is News 3 Now at 10.
He's being treated like worse than an animal.
No pain.
I have animals, and I treat my animals good.
Amen.
My animals get fed every day. They're treating my brother like I don't even know what to call it. It's not words for it.
Thank you for joining us tonight. That is the family of Quadron Wilson. He is the man involved in an officer-involved shooting last week on the city's east side. He was hospitalized afterwards, but a day later was taken to jail. His family and friends say he is still in pain and needs to go back.
Now, today we are also seeing new video showing the immediate aftermath of the incident. Several undercover trucks at the scene blocking in a vehicle. A number of officers on scene, and then a short while later, fire and EMS arrive, and someone at the bottom of your screen, they're taken away on a stretcher. Sheriff's officials say they're still processing evidence from the shooting and have no new information on the investigation to share tonight.
Our Tahalil Mohdeen has a closer look at the video and more from the family on what has been an emotional 6 days.
Quadron Wilson's family members are once again demanding more transparency from law enforcement. They say the footage released is not enough, leaving them with more questions than answers.
Hands in the air, everybody.
Gathered at the site of last week's officer-involved shooting.
This was an assassination attempt on another young black male in America, and I say America with 3 Ks.
Family and supporters of Quadron Wilson, the 38-year-old injured, once again demanding more transparency.
It amazes me that law enforcement is taking so much time to identify the police officers and put out the correct video.
Today, Madison police released edited street camera footage showing the scene after the attempted arrest and officer shooting.
What are you hiding, Dane County? What are you hiding, law enforcement?
Video shows several officers surrounding Wilson's car, at that point trapped between 2 unmarked law enforcement vehicles. And later video also shows the 38-year-old being wheeled off in a stretcher. Moments after his brother Maine Morris claims he was shot 5 times in the back.
The pain I see him in now, I've never witnessed.
He says Wilson was initially taken to UW Hospital, but has since been discharged. Morris now worried his brother isn't getting proper care.
We want my brother back in the UW Hospital.
As soon as possible.
Now, because my brother is in pain. He called my mom in tears. He said they're not changing his pads. They're bloody.
In a statement to News 3 Now, UW Hospital officials said patients are only discharged to a place that can meet their needs. And the Dane County Sheriff's Office confirmed Wilson has been since admitted to the county jail, where his medical staff are, quote, tending to all of Mr. Wilson's medical needs.
He's not asking to be released to the community. He's just asking to go back to the hospital for now. That's all he's asking.
We did reach out to the Dane County Sheriff's Office to get a better understanding of what kind of medical care is available at the county jail, but they have not yet responded to our request.
Tahalil, thank you. Still many unanswered questions here, becoming a pattern in several Madison area police shootings dating back to October that we still know next to nothing about. And while this shooting is being investigated by Dane County, the other 3 are being led by the state. October 23rd, a Dane County deputy shot their gun at Fesky Park after allegedly being stabbed. November 28th, a Madison officer shot their gun at an armed suicidal man who then shot himself. January 11th, several Madison officers shot a person after they say he jumped off a balcony and shot at them. One thing tying all of these cases together, the lead agency, the DOJ, hasn't told us anything about the involved officers. And as we wait for more information specifically about this most recent case, be sure to stay with News 3 Now and channel3000.com for any updates.
Let's go to weather now. Meteorologist Dana Fulton has our certified most accurate forecast.
Well, we have snowfall out here on the patio right now at a pretty steady clip, enough that there's a bit of a dusting on the patio, even though we had some warmer air in place earlier. As we look at our Doppler track, Janesville seeing some steadier light snowfall. That trend continues east towards Milwaukee. Areas to the west saw some light flurries and drizzle earlier, but otherwise things starting to dry up for us. Compared to this time yesterday, we're sitting in a similar spot that puts temperatures pretty close to freezing. Up until just about an hour ago, we were hovering in the mid-30s. So now that we're seeing a cooler trend, we're starting to see Again, a little light dusting for us out on the patio, but not concerned about this leading to a lot of accumulation before things wrap up here soon. Our overall snow depth throughout southern Wisconsin generally under 1 inch for a lot of areas, some just a bit over an inch in the 1 to 2 range. Further to the north, that snow depth, of course, quite a bit deeper north of Rhinelander, but we have had some mild temperatures, including this afternoon, to really eat away at that snowpack. And right now, we're looking at the opportunity later in the week to maybe have a little accumulating snowfall move in, but it doesn't look like much, and for some folks, it might not stick around for long. We'll take a closer look at that event in just a few minutes.
New at 10, a Kewaskum lawmaker who twice tried to overturn Wisconsin's electoral votes for President Biden appears to be launching a bid for governor. A website launched today says Timothy Ramthun has MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell's backing. The Rolling Stone reported Sunday that former President Donald Trump will offer his endorsement as well. Assembly Speaker Robin Vos recently disciplined Ramthun for lying, and his presence in the primary with big name backing could complicate the GOP's bid for governor. However, in the past hour, that website has been pulled down. If Ramthun is running, he would join former Lieutenant Governor Rebecca Kleefisch and failed Senate candidate Kevin Nicholson. Developing tonight in North Minneapolis, police are searching for a suspect after a school bus driver was shot this afternoon. Officers say the driver was shot in the head, although his injury did not appear to be life-threatening. 3 children, all under the age of 10, were on that bus at the time. None of them was hurt, and officers took them to their homes.
New data shows the U.S. has seen a sharp increase in violent crime over the past 2 years. A recent report from the Council on Criminal Justice showing homicides in major American cities ticked up in 2021 with a 5% increase from 2020. More disturbingly, a 44% increase over 2019. That uptick has also become a campaign issue ahead of November's midterm elections to decide the control of Congress.
The crime that we are seeing surging across this country is a direct result of Democrats' soft-on-crime policies.
I don't think you've heard anybody here suggest that we should be soft on crime. It starts with crime prevention.
But both sides agreed local police departments need more resources. New information tonight. Bob Saget, who was found dead in his Orlando hotel room last month, died from the result of head trauma. This is according to a statement from the family. It says, quote, they have concluded that he accidentally hit the back of his head on something, thought nothing of it, and went to sleep. No drugs or alcohol were involved.
And check this out. A massive fire ripped through an industrial complex in California overnight. It sent a thick cloud of smoke and flames into the sky that could be seen from miles away. It was reported just after midnight at a business that manufactures foam products. Employees were evacuated and no one was injured. Around the state, there is an active investigation in western Wisconsin after a student drowned in a high school swimming pool yesterday. This happened in the city of Two Rivers. As a result, class was canceled today. The victim is a 10th grade student. First responders say they were unresponsive when arriving on scene. The student later died at the hospital. The Wisconsin Department of Health is asking people to check their lettuce as part of a recall on Dole packaged salads. DHS is investigating a multi-state outbreak of Listeria infections linked to the products. 17 people in 13 states have been infected and 2 people have died, including 1 here in Wisconsin. All recalled packaged salads were produced by Dole and sold under multiple brands. We have the specific details on channel3000.com.
COVID numbers statewide continue to improve. The latest numbers from the Department of Health Services show the 7-day average of new daily cases back below 3,000, and the percent positive also dropping to under 13%. UW Health will soon be requiring all providers, staff, students, and volunteers to get their booster shots. That mandate takes effect May 2nd. About 96% of UW Health staff are vaccinated. Those who don't get a booster by May 2nd could be terminated. If you haven't gotten your vaccine or booster yet and want one, there are still several options. And tonight, SSM Health teamed up with the Madison School District to hold a pop-up clinic. This was at Madison Memorial High School, just one of several clinics happening around the city.
They've been called a game changer in treating COVID-19, but local healthcare workers say Wisconsin's supply of coronavirus pills are going unprescribed, and there are several reasons why. Christina Laurie explains who can and should be asking for this life-saving treatment.
It's not as easy to get these pills out to people as you might think.
When Wisconsin hospitals and pharmacies got their first shipments of COVID pills this January, healthcare workers like Dr. Bart Capone knew they'd be a total game changer.
They're for people who are at the highest risk of becoming very sick from COVID, but haven't gotten very sick just yet.
But he didn't expect getting the pills to people who need them would be so complicated.
They have to be given within the first 5 days of symptom onset. So if there's any delay in identifying the symptoms or any delay in testing or getting your test results, that's running the clock.
The two types of pills approved for use in people who are COVID positive and not yet in the hospital prevent the virus from reproducing. But one interferes with a lot of other medications, while the second potentially causes birth defects. However, for people experiencing COVID symptoms, they can be life-saving. Clinical trials have shown Pfizer's Paxlovid prevents hospitalization in nearly 90% of high-risk patients.
Equity becomes a key area to look at.
Mo Carbot says the biggest local problem is a lot of people don't know these medications exist. Only 20% of the doses SSM Health has received have been dispensed.
So we're not really seeing that level of scarcity that would require a level of, say, prioritizing patients as to who should get it and whatnot.
So how do you know if you're a candidate for these pills?
If you're someone who's at risk for getting very sick from COVID, it doesn't hurt to ask.
If you have an underlying health condition like asthma, call your doctor while waiting for your COVID test results to come in. And in the meantime, before you ever get sick, get vaccinated.
An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Get boosted if you haven't gotten boosted.
In Madison, Christina Laurie, News 3 Now.
DHS has a map on its website of locations that have either or both of the antiviral pills. You can find a link to that on our website. Pfizer is also working to get its COVID-fighting pill to more people. The company is planning to study the drug in children ages 6 to 18 starting sometime this quarter. The company says it expects that decision in the second half of this year.
Protesters camped out in the frigid Canadian capital of Ottawa. They're digging in for a long stay now. The Freedom Convoy started as opposing a vaccinate or quarantine mandate for cross-border truckers. It's morphed now into a wider protest against COVID restrictions and the Canadian government. A gathering near the Canadian Parliament and Central Bank shut down the city's downtown core in Ottawa. At one point today, truckers also shut down the bridge connecting Detroit to Canada. U.S. forces have started arriving in Poland to help out with the Ukraine-Russia situation. White House approved a plan for nearly 2,000 troops to help Americans who might try to leave Ukraine should Russia invade. Officials say U.S. forces are not currently authorized to enter Ukraine itself. Meanwhile, Moscow continues to add forces to the border areas near Ukraine. The U.S. estimates more than 100,000 troops are now stationed there.
New tonight, members of the 115th Fighter Wing in Madison is getting recognized for their work. This weekend, the Fighter Wing held its annual awards ceremony at Truex Field. Military members and civilians alike were acknowledged for unit and state awards they had earned throughout the year. The men and women of the 115th who deployed during the past year were also highlighted during the ceremony. Also new at 10, Amazon is expanding its Kenosha operations and adding up to 400 jobs. The company plans to lease a 1 million square foot distribution center and begin operating by early next year. It will be located east of its original distribution center that opened there in 2013. Just last week, Amazon announced plans to develop a $200 million facility in Cottage Grove that is expected to employ 1,500 people. Still to come tonight, a chance for some messy weather heading our way. Dana Fulton has her full forecast.
But first, we're getting an updated look at the changes going on this offseason inside Camp Randall Stadium. That's next.
One call, that's all.
مكتب محاماة جروبر، مكالمة واحدة، هذا كل شيء.
جروبر 律师馆，一个电话就够了。محامية جروبر، هالمر نسوع. Oficina Gruber Law, una llamada, nada más.
Ufficio degli avvocati Gruber, ci vuole solo una chiamata.
No matter how you say it, it's always one call, that's all.
You're a hard worker. Provide for your family. Do good things in the community. help out your neighbors. You've been there for so many others. Now, we're here for you. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
Over these past months, we've all experienced changes and a great deal of reflection. But here's a change you can truly be excited about. Sono Bello, America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, permanently removes the fat from your stomach, hips and thighs, and back.
I walked past mirrors. I didn't want to see any of that. I can't even tell you how excited I am about Sono Bello and what they've done for me.
I'm just living my best life now because I'm being the best that I can be.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently. Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation. Plus, get $250 off instantly. You deserve to do something for you. Call 1-888-512-1753 or go to sonobello.com now.
Whether you have a design emergency or you just want to shop the best furniture showroom in town, you need Dwellings, Madison's best-kept secret for design and furniture. Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
Tomorrow morning, we're breaking down coronavirus headlines. A local health expert weighs in on topics, including whether it's safe to start relaxing current mask requirements.
And we start to track that next chance for snow moving our way. That's tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 7.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Welcome back. American Family Insurance is raising its minimum hourly wage to $23 per hour.
According to the company, this is the second time in 2 years the insurance group has raised its starting wage. It takes effect in July. It'll benefit over 2,000 employees. A progress check at Camp Randall. The renovations there, things are on time as premium seating and hospitality clubs are being added to the historic stadium. The main structure should be up by May. They're mostly laying bricks right now. A number of years ago, the fan base was surveyed about what they wanted at Camp Randall. One thing was outdoor premium seating areas that should all be set by the home opener September 3rd.
We have very limited outdoor premium spaces in Camp Randall, and this is really going to solve that problem. And it's going to allow our fans to have a premium experience while still kind of being in the bowl and being part of the excitement that makes Camp Randall so special.
The renovation will also feature unique indoor club space that integrate the facade of the field house into that space.
If you own a Hyundai or Kia, you may be getting a recall notice soon. Certain models are spontaneously catching fire. A recall has been issued for about 350,000 Hyundai Santa Fe and Tucson SUVs, and Kia is recalling about 125,000 K900 sedans and Sportage SUVs. In the meantime, the companies are telling owners they can still drive the vehicles, but to park outside and away from buildings. Samsung today unveiling the next generation of its flagship smartphones. The company says its Galaxy S22, Galaxy S22 Plus, and the Galaxy S22 Ultra smartphones will all be 5G phones that feature camera upgrades, better battery life, and a variety of colors. They range in price from $800 to $1,200. The devices are available for pre-orders right now. Samsung will start shipping them out on February 25th.
Fast food prices are going up, too. Chipotle reports a typical order cost them about 10% more than a year ago. McDonald's menu prices went up about 6% last year. Starbucks hiked its prices once in October and then again last month. And the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics reports food away from home got about 6% more expensive last year. Speaking of McDonald's, it's time for a return of the Shamrock Shake. It'll be back a week from Monday, the 21st, a fan favorite since its debut back in 1970. Mickey D's also bringing back the Oreo Shamrock McFlurry, first introduced in 2020.
Well, we have an update to a story we first shared with you last night. The owner of this special teddy bear left behind at Milwaukee's airport has been found. The airport shared photos of the teddy bear, hoping to find its rightful owner, and the post gained national attention. Today, airport officials said the owner of the lost teddy was found. They're now working out details for a reunion. And let's go to meteorologist Dana Fulton with a look at our our first warn forecast.
Now, it is still flurrying outside for us, enough that my hair got wet just from standing out there for about 5 minutes. With these flurries slowly coming to an end over the next few hours, continuing to shift off to the east. You can see the steadier snowfall really eastern Dane County, Rock County, and stretching towards Milwaukee. So these flurries, very brief, not leading to much accumulation. You might notice a light covering, a dusting out on the patio or over the car windshield first thing in the morning, something pretty easy to clean up off the car windshield. As we look ahead to Thursday night and into Friday morning, that's going to be our next opportunity for accumulating snowfall. Now, we'll throw some question marks in there because that snow is going to transition to light rainfall overnight into early Friday morning, and that rain could really eat away at our snow accumulation for us as that event comes to an end. Behind that system, it gets colder outside. Temperatures drop back below average for Saturday, Sunday, and for Monday, so a colder trend for the weekend and for the start of next week. Mostly cloudy right now. Temperatures overnight dropping down to about 20 upper teens for us for overnight lows. For Thursday, a variably cloudy sky, so a little more cloud coverage than sunshine, and then the snow chance starts to build in. Right around the evening commute developing for our western counties first. We'll have light snow through the evening. Could be a little bit of a visibility concern north of Dane County late in the evening. This does transition to light rainfall though as we get closer to midnight and for early Friday morning as temperatures rise. We get to the mid to upper 30s early in the day by Friday. In fact, our high temperature on Friday should be in the morning or just right around noon before temps fall during the afternoon. And that rain wrapping around will help eat away at any minor snow accumulations for us that do pass through Thursday night. By Friday afternoon, temps dropping through the 30s, and that's going to lead to that cooler trend for Friday night and for the weekend. Overall snowfall totals generally under an inch north of Dane County. We might pick up just a little bit more north of the Dells, could see over that 2-inch range, but this isn't going to be a big snowmaker for us. And again, the temperature trend of that rain coming through behind it, just not lending itself to a lot of accumulation. A variably cloudy sky for tomorrow, colder outside. High temperatures will be in the upper 20s. We'll have a breeze of about 8 to 15 miles per hour. Seasonably cold though to see high temperatures landing in the upper 20s. For Thursday night, the snow builds in. By the morning, it's still just a few isolated rain showers. Breezy outside for us on Friday. Saturday and Sunday will be colder. High temperatures in the teens with overnight lows in the single digits. Valentine's Day Monday, just a little bit below average in the mid-20s. And then more mild weather building in for Tuesday and Wednesday. This is a system we're going to monitor over the next few days. Still plenty of time to keep an eye on this timing. But with those temperatures close to 40 for afternoon highs on Wednesday, it looks like this is going to start with rain before transitioning possibly to some light snow heading into next Thursday.
And coming up in sports, 4 Badgers are heading to Indy in March. Who got the nod from the NFL to show off their skills at the Combine? Find out next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Join Planet Fitness by February 16th for zero enrollment and $10 a month.
Just $10 a month? That makes me so happy.
You know what else will make you happy? Blowing off steam in our judgment-free zone. Join now and feel Fit-tacular for zero enrollment, $10 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends February 16th.
We love our new apartment.
Great kitchen, open floor plan.
But there's not much privacy.
What happened to your wall?
At least Geico makes bundling our renters and car insurance easy.
Does save us a ton. What's on this chicken?
Paprika.
Paprika! I made it at home.
That's my catchphrase.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
I love you! Menards has what you need to keep your home safe. From smoke and carbon monoxide alarms to fire extinguishers and more, Kidde Home Safety products keep your family protected in case of emergencies. Protect you and your family for years to come with a 10-year smoke alarm or this general use fire extinguisher. Pick them up today for only $15.99 each. Find these and other great deals going on now during Menards Race to Saving Sale.
Save big money at Menards.
Need a COVID-19 booster, vaccine, or test? Hy-Vee makes it easy. Whether you're getting a booster shot or it's your first COVID-19 vaccine, there's no appointment necessary. Walk-ins are welcome. You can get a vaccine anytime the pharmacy is open. COVID-19 vaccines are free. Plus, you get a 50-cent fuel saver. And if you need to get tested, Hy-Vee has drive-through COVID-19 testing. Your local Hy-Vee pharmacy is here for you.
3 days only. Shop the winter bonus sale at Grand Appliance for outstanding deals. Like this Frigidaire dishwasher for $448. This GE top-load washer for just $648. Or this 28 cubic foot Samsung French door fridge for just $1498. That's not all. Save up to $1,000 more exclusively at Grand with select purchases of our most popular brands. Don't miss this sale. Grand Appliance, the appliance expert since 1930.
Unlimited drinks for $9.99 a month?
Yep.
So I can come in again and again and again and again and again?
Anytime.
Cool, just checking.
Join Panera's Unlimited Sip Club, just $9.99 a month. Panera, the familiar made fantastic.
Away from your TV? Not a problem. Get breaking news, weather alerts, and political coverage from the award-winning News 3 Now team. Plus, all things Madison. Stay connected anywhere with Channel 3000, Madison's #1 digital news source.
Join Planet Fitness by February 16th for zero enrollment and $10 a month.
Just $10 a month? That makes me so happy.
You know what else will make you happy? Blowing off steam in our judgment-free zone. Join now and feel spectacular for zero enrollment, $10 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends February 16th.
The NFL Combine has announced its participants for the week-long measurement and stopwatch fest where athletes run, jump, lift, and sprint with hopes of improving their draft stock. And 4 Badgers will be in attendance. Jack Sanborn, Jake Ferguson, Leo Chanel, and Logan Bruss will head to Lucas Oil Stadium during the first week of March to show off their skills in front of all 32 NFL teams. Senior day for the Badger women's hockey team has moved up a day. Wisconsin has shifted its series with Minnesota State from Saturday and Sunday to Friday, Saturday. So 3:50 on Saturday at Laban is where you want to be to help celebrate the careers of the 8 Badger seniors. And for this group, that 10-minute moment is going to be a bittersweet one after 5 years at Wisconsin.
I think it's going to be a lot of different feelings. I mean, excitement, kind of sadness, anticipation for the game as it is. So it definitely will be a lot. It's bittersweet. You're definitely always going to be proud to be a Badger, but at the same time, you don't want your time to come to an end here. So luckily, I'm not usually super emotional, so hopefully I'll think about it more so later than before the game.
24 hours after the Wisconsin men's hockey team's series against Notre Dame was called off due to COVID-19 issues within the UW program, the series has been rescheduled. The Badgers and Irish will now face off on Saturday and Sunday night. Puck drops at 8:30 in Game 1 and 8 o'clock for the series finale. The Wisconsin women's swimming and diving team is getting ready for the Big Ten championships. But this year, the Badgers won't be traveling. Instead, they're hosting the meet. Starting Wednesday, the entire conference will get to swim in UW's brand new aquatic center. And after closing out the regular season with 3 straight wins, the Badgers couldn't be more excited to show off the pool and compete for a Big Ten title.
We've never had an experience like this before. I mean, coming from like the natatorium, having such a small pool and moving into this pool, it's been an insane experience because it's like world-class facility, but also it's our own pool, so it's gonna be awesome.
I wouldn't say more pressure, but I wouldn't say there's no pressure. I think it just makes it a better environment for us to do better because we're used to this pool.
And we're back after this.
It's the A1 Furniture and Mattress Instant Cashback event. Save up to 40% off store-wide. Plus, get $50 instant cash back on every $500 you spend. Take advantage of 4 years free financing with qualified purchase. Shop in-store or online. Only at A1 Furniture.
We're here at Ho Chunk Gaming Madison, looking back at some of today's amazing plays.
Check it out, the old double play. 2 machines at once.
I'm not even sure that's allowed. And how about this celebration?
Man, these guys are on form. And an incredible drink delivery. Whoa! What a great recovery.
Yeah, and that beer looks pretty delicious.
It sure does. Let's join them.
Heck yeah.
Ho Chunk Gaming Madison.
The fact that group of law officers actually came to my home made a huge difference for me.
I felt assured that they would be able to turn things around for me and make me whole. And that's exactly what happened.
I really felt that my case was in
the hands of a professional.
And it was a painless process.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all. Once you get past the initial shock of what happened, Gruber Law Offices will take you from there.
This is the Ergo Smart Base from Tempur-Pedic, and it responds to snoring automatically. So no more nudging your partner or opting for the couch. Because the Tempur Ergo Smart Base is our first system that detects snoring and automatically adjusts to help reduce it. Your best sleep, all night, every night.
And right now, save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets. And get a $300 gift. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
At no fault of their own during the bitter cold, thousands of Wisconsin residents in your community make the difficult choice between eating or heating their home. On February 10th, please join News 3 Now and support a day of warmth, benefiting the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund. 90 cents of every dollar donated is used to help those in crisis. Give the gift of warmth. For more information, visit kwwf.org/donate. A day of warmth, sponsored by Viridian Homes.
Readers rejoice! Madison Magazine's Big Book List is back. Choose from dozens of new local titles. Meet amazing Wisconsin authors. And visit indie bookstores thriving in challenging times. Check out Madison Magazine, online and on newsstands now.
News 3 Now is always on.
Get the Channel 3000 app, activate the push alerts, and we will send you breaking news, traffic, and weather alerts as it happens.
The Channel 3000 app. Get it now.
Powered by News 3 Now.
Get instant cash back on every mattress purchase over $500 only at A1 Furniture. Save up to 40% off top name brand mattresses. Plus get instant cash back and 4 years free financing with qualified purchase. Shop in-store or online now at A1 Furniture.
Download the Channel 3000 First Warn Weather app today. You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Finally tonight, Panera Bread trying something new this Valentine's Day. Everybody starts something new on Valentine's Day. Starting February 14th, you can enter to win a lab-grown baguette-shaped diamond ring, what every woman wants. And it even comes in a custom bread bowl ring box. To enter, share a picture of yourself enjoying your Panera favorites, either on Twitter or Instagram. Be sure to include the hashtag PaneraDate and hashtag sweepstakes. Only 22 entries will win.
So they have 22 rings.
Bread
bread bowls. And bread bowls.
Baguette
bread
shaped.
Bowl. Just don't eat the ring.
Yeah, don't let that get into your soup there. Let's go to Dana, final check of the forecast.
As we look ahead to Valentine's Day, we have a few cool days in between and a few mild days in between. So to start off, tomorrow we get colder outside, a variably cloudy sky for Thursday, some light snow at night, mild on Friday with rain early in the day, cold for Saturday and Sunday, mid-20s on Monday with another system building in for next week.
All right, Dana, thank you. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 10.
Do something good, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.